Welcome back everyone, Tina here, and in this video I'm walking you through the Manus actions and triggers for workflows. With the native Manus triggers and actions, you can create, manage and continue AI tasks, and this without third-party automation tools. For example, you can generate a proposal and then send a task to ClickUp for review. Or you can do lead research and then send out cold emails, SMS or WhatsApps in order to get more customers. You can also scrape websites in order to get relevant information to further enhance your cold outreach messaging. Manus is a task-based AI system, and each task begins with a prompt. Then it processes structured AI logic, and then it returns the output. After that, tasks can again be continued with additional prompts. This will allow you to trigger multi-step AI executions within a single task lifecycle. The Manus integration enables two-way automation. So from the CRM to Manus, which means you can create, update, continue, fetch, or delete AI tasks using the workflow actions. And the other way is from Manus to the CRM, which means it triggers a workflow automatically when a task event occurs, such as task creation or completion. In order to use this, some prerequisites are that you have to have permission to workflows within your account. You have to have the premium features enabled. Manus triggers and actions are premium workflow steps. You must have a valid Manus subscription as well. The AI task processing and the usage limits depends on your Manus subscription. And then, of course, you will have to have access to the API key within Manus. Now, let me show you how you can do this. So first you want to click on Settings bottom left. Then you want to click on Integrations on the left, scroll all the way down until you see Manus. Click Connect. And right here, you would need to add your API key. To get your API key, go into your Manus account. Click on the little icon top right. Then click on Settings. Click on Integrations, Build with Manus API. And here you would need to create your own API key. Let's click Create New. Let's name it Demo, hit Create. And right here, you can copy the key. Go back to your CRM and paste the key right here. Hit Save. And then you can see your account has been connected. Now you want to click on Automations on the left, click on Workflows at the top and create a new workflow. And from here, I will show you the triggers and actions we have. Click Add New Trigger, type Manus in the search bar, and you can see a new task created, trigger, as well as a task stopped created. Then when it comes to actions, we have Get Task, Create Task, Update Task, Delete, Fetch Task, Continue Task with Prompt. Each action here requires a stored task ID when referencing an existing task, okay? So every time you create a task action, Manus returns a unique task ID. Storing this task ID in a custom contact or opportunity field will ensure reliable automation. This is required when using Get Task, Continue Task with Prompt, Update or Delete Task. That's when you need that. Without storing that task ID, downstream workflow steps, which you put below these actions, may fail because they can then not fetch the correct data to continue their actions, such as send an email to our sales team or ping this team member to do XYZ. So let's start with a trigger. Let's say new task created. And a new task is simply just speaking to the bot. You see top left here, new task. You would say, hey, find me 10 dentists in my city that do not have a website, for example. That is then the task created. Then you would need to add an action. So click plus, type Manus and create a task, for example. Then you would need to add your prompt. So for example, generate a proposal for, you would need to map your custom fields here for this particular name, for this particular opportunity, including scope, deliverables, pricing, and timeline. Please note, this is just an example. You can do all sorts of different things with that. Next up, you can select the project. In this case, we have one project, YouTube Management Board, which you will find right here under projects. So all your projects would be showing up right here. Then you select the task mode, adaptive chat or agent. You can select the agent profile. Are you going to optimize for speed, quality, Manus 1.5 or Manus 1.5 Lite? I would go with quality. Then what else do you want to connect? So where do you want to create that task? For example, in Slack, Notion, Zapier, Asana, Monday, Make, Linear, Atlassian, ClickUp, OpenAI, Superbase, and so on and so forth. So many different tools you can connect this particular action to. You can even connect it to Stripe if you want to manage payments, PayPal, Xero if you want to manage your bookkeeping. In this case, let's go for ClickUp, for example. Then decide whether or not you want to hide the task in list, yes or no. Then decide if you want to create a shareable link, whether you want to make that link publicly accessible to others on the Manus website. We choose no. Once you've filled out all of that, click Test Action. Then you will see the pop-up showing up. There are some fields may need review. Once you've fixed those, you can click Test Action anyway. And here is another error. The ClickUp connector wasn't installed properly, which is because we don't have ClickUp connected to our account, okay? So, but this way you can really troubleshoot and know exactly what you need to do. So let's hit Save Action for now. And that's the task created. Now let's say we want to update an opportunity. Remember, we're going to give Manus the task to find us 10 dentists in our area without a website. So then we want to update our opportunity pipelines, right? We want to put all of these people into a pipeline. Let's create our update opportunity in pipeline. Select the pipeline stage. You can put the opportunity name. The source would be Manus, for example. The opportunity value, how much do you sell websites for? 1,000, and the status is still open. Now let's cancel this, and let's say you already have a pipeline and you just want to update it only. Click on update opportunity. And then down here you can add fields, select opportunity source, and right here you'd be able to see the custom fields showing up once you've run the task, which will then give you the task ID. All right, so let's run this. Find 10 dentists in London that do not have a website. Let's hit enter. And then once it starts searching, you will be able to see the opportunity source and then task ID showing up right here. From here, you can add a wait step, for example, wait 2 minutes, and then you can get task from Manus as well. And right here, you'd be able to select dentists in London without website, task ID, test the action, hit test action. And here you can see the ID. Here we go. And all its data. We would hit continue, hit save action. Then we can create an internal note, for example. Add some notes right here. It will add these notes right into the contact section as well. Then you can add created tasks in ClickUp, for example, which we can't do because I don't have it connected, but you get the point. And or you can add an internal notification right here to ping your users inside of your CRM. The full prompt history and the tasks lifecycle are accessible within your Manus dashboard. There are some reasons why a tasks may fail. This could be the integration is disconnected. It's an invalid task ID. So please make sure you pull the correct task ID. Tasks already stopped. There is a missing required prompt input, so you haven't really put in the prompt, or the API authorization has failed. To check errors, go to automations, workflows, and then check the execution log for possible errors. And that's it already. This is how you can create amazing automations using Manus AI. I hope you like this feature, and be sure to check out all of our other videos within the playlist.